Hi there, it's am I recording? Yes. Hello, it's Lone Wolf Territories Grid, and I want to talk a bit about region servers. So obviously we've got our core servers that run robust servers. We've got our main database servers. We've got our cloud servers, um, and obviously one of the we have region servers, and all they are is basically servers that run regions, and they've kind of developed to the point that they're disposable. So in other words, we can set a bunch of regions on a machine, and it doesn't really matter if the regions get, if that server blows up, because there's no data there. It's not dependent, and so that's led me down the path of Kubernetes and looking at that. But basically, I've just set up a server that hasn't got anything on it except the region. So the regions, and that server, basically I've got a script that can install a region server in about 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes probably, just installing stuff and loading it, and then we reboot it and tell the database that those regions are going to be on that server, and then they go there, because I realised that actually virtualizing things is fine, but I don't really need it, because all I need is this information. So for instance, this is actually a live region server, and as you can see, it's not really using it. This is a brand new server. It's just which actually is our old object storage server. Before I moved to Cloudflare object storage. I'm now using this one, and so this server is now, a relatively powerful server that's now running a few regions just as a test, and that it's running some quite heavy regions. You can see there. Look at the network traffic going up. That's somebody landing at a region, I should think. But it's just moving away from being dependent on proxmox. So we've obviously got our proxmox servers and different clusters, but it's moving away from having this, basically having the option to have both things. So normally what I do now is, if I've got a hardware server, I'll only add one region server on it. So I was thinking, what's the point of all this? What's the point of spending ages configuring proxmox and everything like that, when I could just load it on there, and I could just load it onto a blank server without all the proxmox stuff, and then add some stats like this, so that I can actually see what's going on it very, very quickly. So that's where I've kind of ended up. Now, the beauty of my new setup is it could be installed in a Docker container, it could be installed on Kubernetes, it could be installed on proxmox, it could basically be kind of installed anywhere that there's some server resource, which means that if we need to run up regions very, very quickly, we can. So that's cool. So that's Lone Wolf. That's all I wanted to say, really. So if you want to come and have a look at the grid, it's just go to www.wolf-grid.com, and you'll be taken here, and this is our website, and you'll be able to check out the great animation video. But you can also get some land here, and it's got all the details of how to sign up and become part of our grid. Thanks very much for watching. I know it's a really short video, but that's all I want to say, really.